Thursday, 14/18, 55 seconds, year 2023, 5th month, May, 25th day. So here's part 2. I'll call this the 3-valve prime. 3-valve prime. So here we are. Okay, I've got everything set up again. Got that tight. This one's still open, so I'm going to go through the process again to see if I can get water pumping out of this. Sure enough, I can feel it. It's hard. There it's going. It's harder than last time because I turned this on the last video. At the end of the last video, I turned it, probably tightened everything up more wonderful. Okay. So now I'm going to keep the water going once again. And this is just a regular old turn thing here. It stays on, so it's easier. Alright. Might be easier just to have it up here. No, just right there. Okay. So there it is. Now I'm going to slowly open this bottom one. God, that's a lot of... Slowly open this bottom one. Okay, it's all the way open. I should be able to pull this out and keep this pump going. So look at that. Keep it going for some time. I went too much, so pump it quickly. Turn it off the other one. So look at that. I got water consistently pumping out. With no tape in the threads, so it could be more watertight. But at least something's going. So now I can feel safe to shut this bottom one off while I'm pumping. Alright, so that's that. So, that was a wonderful test. Very wonderful, and much water flowing. Pumping water, we got, I could use the word successful, but I'm just going to say, in a way, suck is just a word. It sucked the water up the pipe, but a pumping flow of water. So, test number 1. Now, test number 2. I'm going to simulate that the pump just went out. And I'm going to open this valve. And I shall let it flow all the way down. And I'm just going to put water through the top. Water through the top up here. And see if I can get this thing running again to fill the pipe all the way up without having to pull this bolt right here. Because if I'm out here and I'm having to put out a fire and the fire's up on me and I need to save 3-5 minutes on this bolt, when I could spend 1 minute just filling the whole pipe up from the top of this manual pump up here, then, you know, that would be a wonderful thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. I'm going to drop it, simulate everything. Here we go. This is full open. The pump just stopped for whatever reason. Whether it ran out of gas or it stalled or for whatever reason. Lost pressure. All the water went down to the bottom of the pump. So now I'm going to fill it as best as I can. I want to go, okay. Wow, this thing, this should be empty. Why has this got pressure in it? It must be because this being engaged, the water is not going all the way down to the end of the pump. That's why. So this manual, that tells me that this valve in here and this manual pump is holding some of the water in this big 2-inch pipe. This is 25 foot going all the way down to the ground, but it's full 15 foot of rock. Only the top 10 foot is clear. So now look at that. See, I could have been all the way in the front yard putting out a fire, and I would have came all the way back. So within 1 minute, 30 seconds, this thing finally all gave out. So now I'm gonna fill it all the way back up. So I gotta pull the handle of the pump all the way up. Something's telling me go ahead and see if I can prime it, see if it'll pump. Probably all I'm getting is just the water out that's coming down from the top to the end of that short little pipe. But I got something going, something's catching. It just went all the way out. So that's what happened during the first test. I had to open up this bolt. So that was 2 tests filling it from the top and it would not fill. So I'm gonna have to crack this bolt. And manually fill the whole pipe up from here. And then once I get this thing finally, every time I can get this thing pumping, then I can start training and testing to see how fast I can get it full. Anyway, here I go. So first I want to fill all the way to the top till it's overflowing. Then I'll shut that valve off. I need more water. I gotta Need more water because it's not filling fast enough. So there I go. I got it full open and the water's coming out the bottom. So now I'm going to shut it off. Okay. Shut this off. Put the bolt back in. So right now I'm actually simulating that this pump just went out for whatever reason. Okay. I'm going to fill this up. Get this thing going. Okay, it's going, pumping, I can feel it. Okay, now I'm going to go and I'm going to slowly open this bottom one. Seems like if I go slow, it's easier to keep it going. Slowly opening it all the way up. So there I go. I was able to quickly get this thing primed and pumping again. I should pull this out. I should still get water. Okay, well it didn't fucking fill all the way up. So I can still fill it though. Still needed more water. So it wasn't done finishing all the way up. So that tells me that I probably lost all the water pressure by opening it up like that. Yeah. Okay, so shut it off. Okay, so what are we at? 12 minutes. All right, now, so I'm going to open it up again. Okay, so I would have this thing tight enough to where I should be able to open that thing up all the way, but I just got it partially tight for now with no tape sealing in the threads, just to see how it holds with no sealing in the threads. Although there's a little bit of sealant here and there in some of the threads. Alright, so there we are again. Another simulation. The whole thing just gave out, opened the valve all the way up. There I got water. Okay, that thing, something tells me I didn't open it up. So I might not have opened it up all the way. Okay, so there's that. Put the plug back in. All right. Now, prime it up at the top. Okay, everything's going. Got water coming out. Now I'm going to open up the bottom. I think I'm going to just open it up slow. Oh well, so much for that. Got it all the way open. I'm just gonna keep going. Oops, I got water all over the camera. That kind of fucked everything up, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. I think I just lost it. Just that little bit that I had, I just lost it. Oh my God. Anyway, there's enough of the live testing for now. That was just an idea. Got the fucking camera all wet. And the fucking, God, where the hell is the fucking reversal on this thing? Fucking disappeared. Anyway, the bolt came out of the fucking thing. Look at that. Fucking bolt came off, so I gotta locate the fucking bolt here. Went down into the fucking water down here somewhere. Anyway, God, I'm supposed to have a little camera thing on this screen, and it fucking disappeared. Let me tap this little white button to see if that might be it. That's not it. Because it's still recording, but I lost the little fucking square, reversal square. There it is. I tapped this little fucking little watch looking thing with a full slash through it, and that little camera thing came up at the bottom. So now, there. Alright, so there it is. The bolt come off and fell down to the fucking water down there. Anyway, so much for test number 1 and 2 video. So I'm just gonna sit here, play around with this thing till I finally get it down. And then I'll crack open the camera again. Unless, of course, something important comes up on other subject matters. So. Anyway, talk to you later.